still talking.
All right, so prime factorization. Who can give me a prime number? Raise your hand. Jabri, give me one prime number.
How about 89?
I like it. Somebody else give me another one. Vincent.
7.
Genesis.
5.
Tony. Davion.
2.
Devontae. All right, we got it. We know our prime numbers. You got your list, all right? So we're going to use this birthday cake method to complete our homework assignment, okay? This was the homework assignment, okay? Two-sided. We already did 1, 2, 3, I think, and 6, for example, something like that. I'm going to go on this back side. We're going to do 194.
Okay, so raise your hand if you weren't here on Friday and you don't have one of these. Okay, where are they?
Right here.
They're up here. Come grab them.
Okay? And actually, I'm going to go over the ones we did on Friday really quick. I'm just going to show them so you can see them, and then we'll do another one. So, number 1, the problem was 82. We had to list the prime factorization for 82. So we put 82 inside the first tier of the cake. Inside the first tier of the cake. I look at my prime number list. This video is going to be a little in and out. I look at my list and I say, what can I divide 82 by? What's the first number? 2. Okay, 82 is an even number. I'm going to use 2. So I look at my list. I do 82 on the inside, 2 on the outside. 82 divided by 2. 2 goes into 8 4 times. I know there's nothing left over, and then 2 goes into 2 1 time. So I got 41. I build a new tier for my cake. Now go back to my prime factorization list. The number is 41. I'm going to look. What can I divide 41 by evenly? Well, that's not going to look. I'm looking. First thing I would do is see if 41 is one of my prime numbers. Okay, and it is. So I'm going to divide 41 by 41. 41 divided by 41 is 1. Birthday cake. We say birthday cake when we end with the number 1. Okay? So we use the numbers on the outside. Those are our prime factorizations. So I know 2 times 41 will give me 82. That's my answer. And that's what you should have written here. All right? 2 times 41.
Oh, yeah. Is that homework today?
That was homework on Friday. Okay, I'm going over number 2 really quick. Number 2, my number is 34. 34 goes inside my cake. I look at my prime numbers. I look to make sure 34 is not a prime number. It's not. So I'm going to look for the first number I can divide by. I'm going to use 2 because 34 is an even number. 2 goes into 3 1 time. 3 minus 2 is 1, so I know I have 1 left over. And when I put the 1 with the 4, that equals 14. So 2 goes into 14 7 times. Okay, you can show the work or you can do it mentally. Up to you. My new number is 17. I'm going to check my prime factorization list to see if 17 is on there. 17 is on there. I'm going to use that to divide. 17 divided by 17 is 1. Birthday cake. So my prime factorization are 2 times 17. So on the homework, I would write 2 times 17. Okay? The paper that you're using to do your work, I would like that attached to this homework. All right? Let's try one. Somebody raise your hand and tell me which one you want to try and on which side. Young man. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you. I don't want to say your name. Stop. No. They know who I was talking to. Somebody who wants to try one. Genesis.
115.
115, number 6. Well, look, I did that example on Friday. I don't know if I did it for your class or the next hour, but here's 115 inside. It ends in a 5, so we're going to divide by 5. Okay, 5 goes into can't go into 1, but 5 can go into 11 2 times. Okay, there'll be 1 left over. That makes 15 when I bring the 5 down. How many times is 5 going to 15? 3 times. My new number is 23. I look at my list. Is 23 there? Yes, it is. So I'm going to divide by 23. 23 divided by 23 is 1. Birthday cake. So my prime factorization is 5 times 23, and that's what I would write. Somebody give me a different number. Vincent.
Number 16.
Number 16 on the same side? Okay. Vincent, you're going to do this one for me. Number 15. And make sure you leave enough space so you can build up your cake. Number 16, I apologize. Number 16 is 178. Does that go on the outside of the cake or inside the cake? Inside the cake, all right. And now what are you going to divide by? What prime number are you going to use? 2? Okay. Why did you use 2? Smallest prime number, and what else? What made you decide to use 2? What about this number?
The 8 is even. So.
The 8 is even. So I'm using 2. How many times can 2 go into 1? How many times can 2 go into the 1? 0. So I'm going to go over how many times can 2 go into 17? 8. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. I'm going to have what left over? 1. So now my new number is what? 18. How many times can 2 go into 18? 9. Very good. Okay. I build my new cake. What do you want to divide by now? 89. So 89 is a prime number. You checked your sheet. 89 divided by 89 is? Birthday cake. So what do I write over here? Vincent? 2 times 89. And on my homework for number 16, 2 times 89. All right? Jabri. I'll do one more. Do you have the stuff written down what I need? Let me see it. Any more questions about this? Anybody else need to see examples with this? Genesis 33. I need to see.
You gotta show us, but yes.
Oh, number 18? Okay. I'm going to draw a line. And it would be good for you to have this down. I'm on page 22 in my Math Interactive Notebook. Jordan, raise your head up. I'm on page 22, so you should have this on page 22 of your Math Interactive Notebook. Yeah. Because if you don't write down these examples, when you go home, you're going to be like, oh, I forgot how to do that. Never mind, I'm not going to do it. Okay? So 93. Does 93 go inside my cake or on the outside? Genesis? Does 93 go inside my cake or on the outside?
Inside.
Thank you. All right. 93 goes inside. And what are you going to divide 93 by? Is it a...
You said 93.
That's what you said, right?
No.
What number did you want to do? Number 8? 120. How about we do this one? Let's just do this one. Okay, it's cool. How about we just do this one? What do you want to divide by? What prime number? 3. Very good.
Did you talk about the 3's rule?
I did not talk about the 3's rule. Let's talk about the 3's
Yeah, real
rule.
quick. Did you guys know that you can tell? Don't talk while I'm talking. You can tell if a number is divisible by 3 if the digits in the number add up to a number that's divisible by 3. So like 93, which is what she was just looking at, 9 plus 3 is 12. Is 12 divided by, can 12 be divided by 3?
Yes.
So 93 is also divisible by 3.
Write this down right here. I wrote it down. We didn't go over because we wrote what a prime number is, what a composite number is. On this sheet, find a spot and write a number is divisible by 3 if the digits sum is 3, 6, or 9. Digits Okay, write that down. You got this down?
Or 12. Because 9 and 3 was 12.
And then, but then when you add 12, it's still gonna be 3.
True that.
Yep. That's why I just said 3, 6, and 9. You just keep adding till you get a single digit. All right. So you divided by 3. How many times does 3 go into 9? Genesis. 3 times. How many times does 3 go into 3? Okay. So my new number is 31. Is 31 a prime number?
What is this?
Yes. So you're gonna divide by 31. 31 divided by 31 is 1. Birthday cake.
Okay.
So 3 times 31. Like I don't see my finger. All right. Any questions about this? Leave that alone. Any questions about this? Are we all good? Because we're going to be using this. All right. Go ahead. What?
I hope you're doing the work too and not just the answers.